Good afternoon, Bears. This is Bangin' Brody, and we're from University Schools.
I know you're expecting Jaylen and Alicia, but no, you got the coolest guy on earth, Logan the Legend, and his two best friends.
I'm Reese's Pieces, and we'll get you straight into this Bear news.
All right, what's going on, Bears? I hope you guys have been having a splendid day so far. And as always, it's your boy, Jaylen Lee.
And I'm Alicia Flores, and I am so glad to be back at the desk.
I'm glad you're back too. And now I gotta ask, where were you?
So I went to California with the UNC cheer team. We competed at USA Nationals, and we even celebrated at Disneyland, so it was a fun time.
Okay, did you get to see Mickey?
I did.
Woo, that's pretty cool. Well, that does sound super fun. And since you're back at the desk, would you like to take the first story?
I would love to. Thank you so much. Doesn't it feel great to be recognized for your hard work and dedication? Last night, our own journalism students were honored for their work ethic. Greg Egbert, Sarita Rubel, Graham Taskrud, and Kinsley Walker all attended to receive this special certification. It was noted that this group were hard workers inside and outside of the class, participating in journalism that makes their community better and commitment to their craft. The honor is selected by the professors who decide based off of a GPA and performance inside and outside the class. Congratulations to our devoted and driven students.
But one specific student was noticed for her academic comeback. Welcome, Riley Anderson.
A full crowd in the UC ballroom.
How are you all? You excited? Yeah. Nice, good.
HSS Dean Jim Dorner mingles with the crowd.
So I don't know where we might have crossed paths, but I've been to a lot of the orientations.
This evening's gathering brings parents and students together.
Are you finding where you need to be?
Yeah, right here.
Okay.
I was just looking at the food.
Anthropology student Riley Anderson sits with her guests.
This is my stepdad, Trevor. He's pretty great. He's definitely supported me in everything. This is my mom. I love her. She's definitely the reason I'm here. She's pushed me in everything that I've done. I didn't know what I wanted to do when I ended high school, I guess, and so she was the one who was like, you should just try college.
Thank you for joining us to celebrate the annual HSS Convocation, in which we recognize students' academic achievements from across the college.
Riley, like many students, are here for a celebration.
I'm here because the anthropology department picked me as a student who has shown outstanding behaviors in the classroom as well as academic behaviors.
I'm delighted to celebrate these incredible students with you all this evening.
I think it's definitely a big honor. I mean, seeing all these other students going up and seeing their achievements has been really cool.
The Honors Convocation is truly a special event, not just because it acknowledges the excellence across all areas of our college, but it also highlights the diversity and uniqueness of our academic disciplines.
And to know that I also have stood out in my classrooms and am a student achieving one of these is also pretty neat to be a part of a group.
So, why did professors choose Riley?
I've been questioning that since I got the email. I think I was chosen because I bring a different perspective to all of my classes.
So what does Riley think of the event?
I think it's really cool. I think it's like a parent-teacher conference that you got to do when you were young and don't get to do anymore.
Good analogy on the
They
night.
kind of boast about their students, like the faculty do, but then the parents also get to boast about their, I guess, offspring, I don't know, their kids.
Does Riley have any advice for students aspiring for next year?
Have to show up to class, talk to your teachers. There was a rough patch that I went through my freshman year and I got put on academic probation, which was not great.
It's not how you start your time in college, it's how you end. Advice from loved ones is also helpful.
So you really just have to be determined to do things, find things that you love, find the joy in every single class. My mom taught me that. I mean, I went home a lot and was like, I hate this, I don't want to go to school, everything like that. And she was like, find the joy in it, just see what you enjoy.
Sean Montano, Bear News.
Congratulations to all the students who received this recognition last night. So, Alicia, I gotta ask, are you a big plant girly?
Not really. I tend to kill the plants by accident, but...
Oh. Well, Bears, if you're anything not like Alicia and you have a green thumb, next week is UNC's Plant Celebration Week. It's a full 5 days of plant-themed hangouts and giveaways hosted by the university. Students paint a pot on Monday, kickstart the community garden on Wednesday, or build a full Zen garden on Friday. Bears, make sure to mark your calendar and bring your favorite watering can between March 2nd through the 6th, and check Bears Connect for all the locations. Well, the roundabout that was blocking the 10th Avenue and 16th Street has finally opened up, and businesses like Margie's Java Joint are already feeling the love.
Now that the roundabout is finally complete from construction, I'm really happy because we're getting more customers because it's easier for them to navigate, and there's also more parking for customers and employees.
Has provided more business for all the businesses, giving customers an easier and safer access to all that downtown has to offer. Barista Meg Aiken told us how since construction has ended, business has started thriving again.
Yeah, the roundabout being fully complete has definitely brought more business back. It's easier to get here. It's easier to walk here. There was no sidewalk there for a minute, so it's really nice that people can access it easier and there's no construction blocking the view of Margie's either.
Looking for local produce and goods? Greeley's Farmers Market doesn't go anywhere in the winter. It just moves indoors. From 9 a.m. to noon on the first and third Saturdays of the month through April, the winter session opens its doors at Zoe's Cafe and Events on 10th Street. With a variety of vendors offering everything natural from herbs to eggs, there's something for everyone at the market, but the event truly shines in its community. Vendors and customers rely on each other and form a bond they can't find anywhere else.
I feel so held by everybody around me. That's like all of my vendors and like all of my friends. Yeah, I didn't think I could find like true community in such a big city until I started at the market.
When we often think about Black history in America, our mind usually goes to the South or the East Coast. But as Black History Month comes to an end here at UNC, there's a powerful story rooted right here in Northern Colorado that many students never get to hear. I got the chance to talk with the director of the Marcus Garvey and learned that more than a century ago, formerly enslaved families and Black settlers built a farming community here in Weld County. And even though the area is run down today, its legacy still continues to shape how belonging is understood. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Deerfield.
Deerfield is a frontier town that was founded here in Northern Colorado. It was founded by Black people, and it was the first of its kind ever in history. And so what's really important was it was a mainstay cultural piece for Colorado.
More than a century ago, Black families came to this stretch of Weld County to build land, have economic independence, and create a community of their own. Founded in 1910 by Oliver II St. Jackson, Deerfield became one of the most successful Black agriculture cities in the Western America.
People come from Denver or the Springs to have celebrations and have meetings and events up here. And so it was really big for, Black people, Black culture in the United States.
Educators say that many students in Colorado, specifically Northern Colorado, never learn about this history. But we don't need a history book. The history is right here in the walls, and it's proof of where a dream once started and how it can grow.
Well, we do have history here, and there is stories to tie us down to, and so we need to just keep remembering Deerfield and like pulling back on that history. Like, no, we have a voice here, we have a name here, and here's what it is, it's Deerfield.
Hodges says places like Deerfield do more than fill historical gaps. They help students understand identity, belonging, and community, all in the region that they live in today.
Pulling from history brings people together, ties together community identity, and it just keeps our community strong.
And while Deerfield's history is often recognized during Black History Month, its legacy extends far beyond just a single month on the calendar.
Black history, Black culture, Black heritage, and Black stories is more than just February. It's all year long. And places like Deerfield set the tone for a place like the Marcus Garvey to even exist. You know what I'm saying? Without Deerfield, I don't even know if the Garvey would even exist.
Deerfield's buildings may be fading, but its stories still shape how Colorado understands its past and who belongs in it. Reporting from Deerfield, I'm Jaylen Lee. Deerfield was eventually abandoned after the Dust Bowl, and today only a few of the original buildings remain in Weld County. The site is now being preserved and studied, but it remains as one of the most significant Black home settlements in the American West. And understanding places like Deerfield helps make sure those stories continue to be remembered well beyond Black History Month.
Interesting story, Jaylen. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Well, Bears, that's actually going to do it for our show today.
And we hope you guys have a nice week and enjoy this warm weather.
I will. And we will make sure to see you guys on Monday when we go live around 3:30.
Bye.
Bye.